Larkins.
Yep.
We talked about this, I think, the last week or so, but now it's getting down to nitty gritty. I mean, the trade deadline and all. Are these last couple games for some guys, or I don't know, most of the guys, right? I mean, it's kind of tough sometimes to focus. We got all that in the background now, all the chat.
Well, I think first off, everybody's different. Everybody handles these situations different. Unfortunately, we've been here, too many times in the last number of years, and I've seen guys react different ways. To think that it's not something that is talked about or in the locker room, it would be false. I mean, I think there's a reality to it, whether it's, kind of as a team perspective or an individual perspective. These guys are humans. There's consequences to trades, moving to different teams, different cities, new friends, guys that stay here, losing friends, all that kind of stuff. So you'd rather not be in this spot, but this is a spot, that unfortunately we're in based on our record, and we'll see what happens.
People probably just don't focus on that type of stuff. I mean, just upheaving your family and just a whole new set of teammates, different sort of pressure. That's a lot. There's a lot that goes into all of it.
Yeah, it's human. I mean, it's life. I mean, I guess I would ask, people to put themselves in that similar perspective where, you're I don't know if anybody's that's moved or changed jobs or this. It's hard. It's not easy. You get, and you usually perform well when you get comfortable and confident, and sometimes that's hard to do. So there's a lot that goes into it.
This last one. Some of the starts lately have been the greatest. I mean, what do you attribute that to, and how do you correct something like that?
I don't know that there's one easy answer for it. Certainly the other night, we got a face up on our own end, and then we just played D zone coverage for a while, and the guys retired, and then they scored, and obviously they scored again and again. If I could put my finger on one thing, we would have it solved. I don't know if it's as easy as that. We have to make sure that we're ready to play from the drop of the puck, but I can't say our guys weren't ready to play. We just got to be sharper. And I think the more you can, start to be on the attack and be in their end, the better.
It's such a simple thing, but is it easier to play with the lead, obviously?
Well, it's different in what it is. It's a goal on the board, and if things go the other way, then you're not chasing it, and when you get down 3-0, you're chasing it, and you come back, you make it 3-1, you go down 4-1, you're chasing it. And so you're just not chasing it as much. And it just allows for some room for error. Yep.
Troy Stetcher's had a rough go here with the wrist, getting him back in the lineup when he's playing at his best. What's he doing?
Well, he's super competitive person, competing like crazy, I would say, kind of bringing our team competitiveness up a level. I think he keeps it pretty simple with the puck. He does a good job of getting pucks out of our zone, knows when to live another day, doesn't try to make something out of nothing, can make a play, but knows when to live another day. So that to me is when he's at his best.
When he was here in Vancouver, we learned that the person is just as good as the player. He's going to turn 28 next month. What does he mean in your room? You've got some young defensemen. Can he be that kind of guy to help us?
Oh, he's done an excellent job. I think first off, his work ethic is awesome. We have a lot of different guys go through long-term injury situations, and he's right up there with the very best we've had in terms of how hard he's worked to get himself back, and guys take notice of that. I think leadership is best by example, and he certainly does a good job of his competing his work on a daily basis. So, he's been a real good piece in our room over the last couple of years. Zero doubt about that.
I'm sorry, Jeff, for coming in late. My sincere apologies. Got caught watching practice. Just, is there anything you can tell us about your lineup? Obviously, saw it looked like Ned goes. Is there any changes from the other night?
We'll see. I don't usually disclose it in these types of situations until we get to game time. You know how things go through the course of the day. Yep.
Ansar Khan.
Yeah, Jeff, after the last game, Dylan mentioned that he thought that your forecheck over much of the last two periods was some of the best that he's seen this season. Just what do you have to do to maintain that? What are the keys to just getting a good forecheck?
Well, it probably starts in your own end and getting pucks out of your own end. It's hard to forecheck if you're defending, and it's hard to forecheck if you're tired. So I think being able to be, trying to tilt the ice. Basically, what happens in games is the ice gets tilted one way or the other, and a lot of times that ebbs and flows back and forth, and some nights it doesn't. And we got to make sure we get the puck out of our end clean. We got to make sure that we're attacking with speed. I think we're a team that when we play our best, we're pretty fast. We play fast, both out of our end and in the neutral zone. And I thought we did a good job in the neutral zone the other night of looking north. This is a team that we're playing tonight that will try to get into a 1-1-3 neutral zone forecheck and clog it up on us. And if we allow that, it's hard to forecheck as well. So we got to make sure we're on our toes. We do a good job being on our toes and being on top of people.
How important are guys like Rasmussen and Smith in that regard?
Well, certainly they're big bodies that can create a physical presence, and they're long and can win a puck. So I think they can be important, but I don't think it's I don't just think one type of player can be a good forechecker. I think it's more about quickness and speed and getting to pucks and the tenacity with which you play. So certainly they're two guys that can help, but I think it's more again us being on top of them, us not defending and being on the attack more.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yep.
All right, those are all the questions for Coach Blashill. We'll be back shortly with Troy Stetcher.